Gucci, everybody. It's your boy Famously Amazing, back with another podcast. Oh crap! Look, y'all. I got a new setup going on right now, so just work with me because I got headphones, so it's like you might hear some like noise. So work with me, y'all. Work with me. We're still trying to get this whole podcast thing going. We're still trying to figure out how to get this thing going. But welcome for tuning back in, y'all. We are on episode 3. First episode, my introduction that we just did. The last episode was, what was the last episode? God damn. I literally just recorded it. What the fuck was the last episode? Well, y'all go check it out. Y'all, if you listening on Spotify or watching on YouTube, just go check it out. In today's episode, we are actually going to be discussing how it is to be a first-time dad, or, being that this is my first baby. For those of you who don't know, my girlfriend is pregnant. She is having my son, and I'm about to be a dad. I'm really about to have my first child, and it's like, whew, it hit me. She's showing more, so it's starting to hit me more. At first, it didn't really hit me when she first got pregnant because I didn't really see her belly growing, but now I can actually see like the actual bump, and it's making me a little like, I don't know, getting chills and shit. It's a beautiful thing though, man. It's a beautiful thing. I love her. I love my baby that I'm about to have. A lot of things will change, man. A lot of things will change. A lot of people say once you have your baby, once you have a baby, it's like a different love that you feel. That's what my girl said. A lot of people say it too. It's going to change me mentally, physically, and emotionally. I gotta definitely eat healthy. I gotta definitely make sure I go to the gym because I'm definitely gonna. I'm 30 years old right now, so I'm definitely gonna need energy from now to 18 more years. If my kid, start to play and want to, do a whole bunch of things, I'm not gonna. Hopefully, I have energy for it, man. Like I really need to take my health more serious for my child that I'm about to have, because I don't want to have to be one of them fathers who's unable to be there for their kid and who's unable to do activities with their kid. I want to be able to do all that. I want to be able to take them to the park. I want to be able to take them to his football games and be there and watch him play, or basketball, whatever. If he decides to play sports, I don't know. Maybe he don't want to do sports. Maybe he want to be scientist or whatever. Yeah, man, it's going to be a very interesting journey. Being that, for those of you who know me, know how I grew up and my journey on this social media stuff, knowing I'm still at it, and I'm 30, I'm still trying to make it. I've been doing this for like 13, 14 years. But it's something fun for me. So even if I don't ever make it on social media to the point where like I can't, that'll be my full-time job, I will still be okay with that, only because it's something I love to do. If I do get paid more, if I get paid and this becomes like an actual career for me, that's great. That'll be the best thing that ever happened besides my child. But I'm still gonna do this video. I'm still gonna do videos and podcast stuff, my whole life, because it's just something I've been always doing my whole life, and it's something I love. But yeah, man, I'm going to have to teach my son how to be a man, and it's crazy because I never really had. All right, so I had a father. Obviously, everybody had a father, but he wasn't there that much. He was, because he lived in a different state than we did. I stayed with my mom in Virginia, and he was like in New York most of the time. But I want to be there for my kid and do everything my dad didn't do for me. I'm not trying to put my dad down. I love my dad. God rest his soul. My dad did everything he could for me, and I love him for that. But I want to be there. I want to help my son with his homework. I want to help my son get his first girlfriend when it come. I want him to be not. I don't want him to be. I want him to stand up to bullies if there's bullies in the school or somebody trying to bully him. I want my son to. I just want to be there for him. I want him to come to me whenever he can. If he feel like he got to tell me something, if he's sad, this, that, and the third, I want him to be able to come and talk to me. I want to be that person that he can look up to and say, "Oh, I can go. My daddy got my back," or I can go talk to my dad if I'm feeling sad or whatever. Now, it's going to be hard because I never really had that. I personally never had that. Me growing up, somebody older to talk to the point where, like, oh, I could come talk to you about if I'm feeling sad or some shit like that. I want to be that person for my son. I want to be a good role model for my son. Even though I had a crazy lifestyle growing up, a lot of people had a crazy lifestyle growing up, but I want to be that for my son. I want to be the best dad I can be. I know I will be the best dad I can be. I will, you know, teach him right from wrong, discipline, make sure. One thing I'm going to do to my son is make sure he's a grateful child, because the way I'm very grateful for everything I have in my life, and I grew up with little to nothing really. I mean, I'm very appreciative of what I had and have now. Growing up, man, I've been through it all, man. Like if y'all don't understand, if y'all don't remember, if y'all need to go see the first or listen to the first podcast, I'll tell y'all everything about my life and how I grew up and stuff like that. But it was really a struggle for me growing up, and I don't want my son to have to struggle the way I struggled, because it was, even though it made me who I am, and I'm grateful for the way I came up, because I'm so appreciative of the little things right now in life. I want my son to, have a good life, have a good school, like it's just so. I want my son to have everything I didn't have growing up, and he will. He will have a loving family. He will have a loving mother, a loving father, a loving brother, and loving sisters, loving grandparents, cousins. He definitely going to be loved everywhere. Everybody is. It's crazy because everybody is so waiting for this baby, because on my side and on Hillary's side, because it's like me, I'm finally about to have a baby, and it's still crazy to me to even think that I'm about to have a kid, and I'm 30 years old. It's really crazy. I never really thought. I mean, I thought I wanted babies growing up, but I always told myself if I hit 31 and I don't have kids, I don't want kids, because like I'm gonna be too old to actually enjoy my kids' time, and I'm really at that line. I'm 30, about to be 31 in 3 days, so it's like I'm really at that point. Like, okay, I'm having my kid at the age I said. If I wait another year, I'm not gonna have him. But man, yeah, I'm definitely going to make sure my son is grateful for everything, because there's a lot of kids in the world who don't have the things that a lot of kids have. Like a lot of kids don't have parents. A lot of kids don't have food. A lot of kids don't have a place to stay. I be seeing people on the side of the street with their kid out there, and it's just sad to see people begging for money and their kid is right there. Just to think of the child like have to go through that feeling is definitely a sad feeling. At least me growing up, I had a house. Yes, sometimes our lights was off, our water was off, but we got through it. My mom did everything she could. My mom is a very strong, strong, strong black woman, and I love her. Um, yeah, man. So I'm definitely gonna make sure my son is very grateful for everything. He's gonna be very grateful, because I'm gonna show him what it's like to not have it. I'm going to reassure him to make sure he's grateful for every single thing, because it can all go away. It cannot be like I've had friends who was in the worst situations than me, and see how they grew up and stuff that they've been through, and it's like crazy. Um, but yeah, he's gonna be all right, man. He's gonna be all right. It's just crazy to think that I really have to. And another thing I'm gonna have to teach him too, man, is to be a man to the point where I gotta be on him, because I didn't have nobody on me to the point where like being a man to like just like it took me a long time to grow up. Like I was really childish. I'm not saying I'm going to try to rush my son to grow up. No, I want him to enjoy his childhood while he can. But when he start getting to that age to have like responsibilities and stuff, he's definitely going to have them. He's definitely going to. I'm just ready for y'all. I'm just ready for him to be here. I am trying to enjoy these last couple months before he's here though, because once he's here, he's here. I got a responsibility, man. I'm going to have a responsibility. I got so that's crazy to think. Like y'all don't understand. Like, yeah, it's going to be a crazy thing, man. Whew, I got to deal with crying. I got to deal with diapers, poop, pee for so long now. Oh gosh, that's the main thing I'm not ready for. My wife, I almost said wife. Woo! I almost said wife. You soon, babe. Soon, you will be my wife soon. Damn, I really just said almost said wife. My girl, Hillary asked me, "Am I ready for the crying? Am I ready for the poop?" No, I'm not ready for that. No, why would I be ready? I mean, I'm ready for it to the point where, like, okay, yes, I'm happy, I got a baby, blah, blah, but I'm not ready to clean up no poop. I'm not. I'm sorry. Like, that's not a fun thing to do. Is cleaning up poop. Who likes to clean up poop? I'm not. I mean, obviously, my son, I'm gonna do it, but it's nasty. She's like, "Are you ready for the crying?" No, I'm not ready for no crying. I'm looking directly in the camera, babe. I'm talking directly to you. I'm not ready for no crying. I'm ready for the crying, man. I guess. I guess I'm ready for the crying. No sleep. I need to enjoy my sleep while I can now because when he's here, I'm not gonna get no sleep. Whew, I'm just ready for this journey, man. If any of you people are first time fathers, comment below. Give me your tips, tricks, and advice because I'm going to need it. Luckily, Hillary is already experienced in this category. She already had 3 children, so she's been through this before. So it's nothing new to her. So I feel like that will actually help me out because I'm new. I'm the rookie in this shit. She's not. She's a vet. So she will help me in the areas where I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be so afraid to pick them up. I don't like picking babies up when they're really small. When they're like newborns to whatever, I feel like because they're so fragile and like you got to like really be careful and shit. Oh, thumbnail. But you got to really be careful and shit. I'm going to be so freaking nervous, yo. Like, I'm really going to be nervous. I know I'm going to be nervous. And another thing, too, for those of you who are listening and watching this right now and who know me and y'all will be able to see my kid, I don't want everybody kissing my baby. Everybody is not gonna be kissing my baby. Everybody's not gonna be touching my baby because I don't know what y'all been doing with y'all hands, and I damn sure don't know what y'all been doing with y'all mouth. Yes, I'm looking directly in the camera, so I'm gonna be very strict and picky about who's able to touch and kiss on my baby because like it's some nasty motherfuckers out here. It really is. So some people don't be brushing their teeth. Some people don't be washing their hands after they use the bathroom. And you want to put your mouth on my child or touch my child? You got me fucked up. Am I going to be overprotective? Yes, but no. It just depends. Another reason I'm happy I'm having a boy because I don't have to be too protective when he's getting older. You know, when you're a girl, you got to be extreme. When you're a girl dad, you got to be extremely protective over your daughter. I mean, I still got to be protective. Obviously, it's my son, but you know, he can get a little leeway. You feel me? Um, yes, man. But nah, man, I'm really happy. I'm very happy for this journey that I'm about to have. It's going to change me tremendously, man. I know it's going to change me a lot, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the change. It's going to mature. It's going to make me even more mature, um, which is a good thing. Um, whew. Isaiah. I just want you to know, Isaiah, son, I love you. I want nothing for the best for you. And I apologize in advance if I may be a little too hard on you or if I do anything that may be I don't know, but just know that I want you to have the best life. I want you to be better than me. I want you to be a smart young man. Smart brains, that's definitely something. Something else too is going to be crazy too because he's got a Hispanic mother and a black father. So she got her own culture and I got my own culture and we're putting this into that baby. So he'll definitely see he'll definitely see her side. I definitely want him to learn Spanish. I told her, babe, I want you to teach our son Spanish. I want him to be bilingual. That will be very good for him. I want him to know if he's half Hispanic. I want him to know Hispanic. He's going to know English too, but he's definitely going to know that black culture on my side. I'm going to teach him. I'm going to show him all the old shows. He's going to be put onto all the old shows. He's going to know about Roots. He's going to know about freaking all the old black hits. Like he's going to know about it. Like he has to. You know, it's a part of him, no matter what. And if y'all keep seeing me looking at it this way, it's because I'm looking at the little baby thing. So yeah, hold on, let me show y'all something. His little clothes, little clothes. Isaiah. Yeah, but Whew. Help me out, guys. Hopefully I do okay. I'm getting chills now. Hopefully I do okay. I don't want to hold y'all time up. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I really can go on and on and on about this one. I had so much other stuff to talk about too, but I don't want it to be too long. I'm only on episode 3, so hope y'all love this, man. Hope y'all enjoyed everything I just said, man. And shout out to all the good parents out there who's doing what they got to do. Love y'all. Stay tuned for the next episode. I don't know what we're talking about. Like I said, we don't have a niche, so we're gonna talk about whatever we want to talk about. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you guys like it on Spotify or any platform you're listening to it at. We're trying to get this blown up. We're trying to do a little thing. Don't forget about the setup, but it's not going to be the actual setup. I just got this for now. Yeah, man, that's it, man. Shadow Band the podcast, episode 3. We're out.